Hi everyone, this is Mary for Stampin' Camp with Mary and Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is There's a Card Thursday. I'd like to show you this great card, and it's not my idea. Let's bring this up. This is what we're going to be doing. This is from Heidi Smith. I really like this card, and you can use it with any colors. I've done it with the Blackberry Bliss, and I've done it with Night and Navy. I think a real red would look really well on that one also. So what we're going to need for this is we are going to need Power of Hope. It's a celebration set. It's a bundle. It's a level 2. It comes with an embossing folder. For ink, all we're going to use is Blackberry Bliss. For cardstock, we are going to use Blackberry Bliss 8.5 by 5.5. This one is 2 1/4 by 3. This is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and this is 1 by 2 1/4. So for Whisper White, we're going to need 2 pieces that are 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to need 1 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, 1 3/4 by 2 inches, and 1 2 inches by 2 3/4. For what else we're going to be using is we're going to be using glue dots, of course, and stamping dimensionals, and we are also going to be using the stamping blender pen. Okay? So the first thing we want to do is we want to make a background. So we're going to take one of our, let's bring this up a little more. We are going to take one of our 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to take the tree and we're going to make some background. All I'm going to do is ink up the tree and stamp it on that. It's just like a one sheet wonder, but this is just a background, so we're just using, I should have probably used a whole one sheet wonder because this is my 4th card I've made with this. But of course I ran out of Night of Navy, so I went with Blackberry Bliss. I ran out of Real Red. I really wanted to try this in Real Red too. I think it'd be cool in Real Red. Maybe I'll do it in Poppy. Oh, I ran out of Poppy too. Never mind. Okay, there we go. And you know that when you're doing a black background or one sheet wonder, when you ink it up and you're going, where do I put it? You've had enough. That's all you need to do on that. Okay. So I'm going to put that aside. I am going to take the 2 by 2 3/4, and I'm going to stamp the lady on that. Okay. And then on the 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, I'm going to stamp the Pagoda. Then I'm going to show you something. And just like that. And then on this, I'm going to, through 2 3/4 by 2, I'm going to stamp the saying. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is layer that on the Blackberry Bliss. Everything is going to be layered on your Blackberry Bliss. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to layer, make this a card front, card base. And I am going to take my glue dots and I'm going to just glue this on. Just attach it. you want to use snail, go ahead. If you want to use liquid glue, go ahead. If you want to use Terra tape, go right ahead, whatever you like. I like my glue dots. Just going to layer that on. Then I'm going to take my other ones and I'm going to layer those on. There we go. Now these look nice just as they are, don't they? Uh-oh. Hope I get them out. But I wanted to color them. And Heidi had hers colored. Heidi Smith had hers colored. And I thought maybe she used a different color. A lighter color. But what she did, she said, is she took the blender pen and the Blackberry Bliss, or whatever color you're colored, and she's just going to pick it up, and then I'm going to just take some of the color off so it doesn't get all messy. Yeah, see, that's too much. And I'm just going to color that. Yeah, I'm going to practice a little. That's why I take some of it off, because it'll bunch up. And I'm just going to put a little on there. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Pagoda. See, that's way too much. So just take a little off. Just a little there. Make sure you clean off, especially when you're using a real dark color like the Blackberry Bliss, Night and Navy, any of the other dark regals or neutrals. You want to make sure it's clean, because the dark ones just seem to grow. Okay, now I'm going to put Stampin' Dimensionals on these. You all know how to take the stamping backs off, the dimensional backs. Just run your fingernail down there, it'll pop it up, and you get to use it really easily. Now, most of the dark colors like Night and Navy, this Blackberry Bliss, it's really hard to see if you write on the inside of them. So you want to put a lighter color in here. So I'm going to take my other 4 by 5 1/4, and I don't want it just to be a bare piece of cardstock in there. I'm going to take the little lantern. I'm going to stamp that on the top. Yeah, I probably should have used the Stamparatus, but no one's going to notice it. There you go. Let me take that. And then I am just going to Hopefully I have enough stamping mini glue dots. Perfect. And I'm just going to put that in the inside. Layer that on the inside. There you have it. Let's bring it down so you can see it a little better. Remember to follow me on YouTube. Everything you need to make this is down below. Again, thanks Heidi Smith for giving me the inspiration for this. Bye-bye. Have a good day.